Hello everyone, welcome to Grimcast Gaming and Reviews. I am your host Grim Chaos, and today is Wednesday, so it's Tech Wednesday. And just to kind of let you guys know, today we're going to be talking about something that I used to own, but I sold it because it wasn't for me. And I'll explain why in a bit. Today we're going to be talking and reviewing the Razer Tartarus V2. It's a like a mini keyboard with a joystick, a little mouse scroller. I'm sure if you look it up, here, let me get a picture real quick for you of it, or try to. How's that? Now, if you notice, it's got 19 buttons, a scroll wheel. It also has another button by the thumb. It has an 8-way directional pad and like an enter button. I guess this would work okay for somebody who is used to keyboards. Wants a smaller one just dedicated for games. I tried using it. Like you guys know. And again, like you guys know, I'm no keyboard person. I use controllers. So this was really how would you say? This wasn't for me. I tried to give it a try. I tried programming some of the keys, like the directional pad, to move diagonally, forward, reverse, left, right. And it's got a button right by the thumb. And it's also got a button down below. That is the enter button. My problem with it was, like I said, I just can't go fast enough on the keyboard. For somebody who is keyboard savvy, that might work for them. Here's how I go over a little bit of the specifications. It's got mixed reviews. Purchased it. I purchased it on eBay in a auction style setting. It just wasn't working for me like I hoped it would. I was hoping with that joystick and the enter and everything the way it was, it would really work for me. And I was disappointed. I guess in myself more than it. But at the same time, it just didn't fit the profile I was looking for. So I went back to controllers. Brand new. I think they were running for about 130. On eBay, I think I picked it up for like 60 or 70 bucks. I think. So there's always good ways. If you live in a bigger city, check Facebook Marketplace. Check eBay. Amazon doesn't really sell them used. eBay does. And like I said, Facebook Marketplace are two good places to look, just to try to see if you can find it. I'll go over a little bit. It's got 32 programmable keys, including an 8-way direction pad and 3-way scroll wheel. It's part of the Razer Chroma. So, or Razer Synapse, however you want to call it. So it says it does have 16.8 million color options.
And it says it has an
improved ergonomic form factor
and adjustable palm rest,
and an adjustable palm rest with 2 positions.
Now I will say
the comfort part,
very good.
Very good.
Easy to use.
Very easy to use.
I tried playing.
I think it was Star Wars Battlefront. Using this thing.
It just didn't help.
And it just didn't help me at all. It's got 19 backlit keys, adjustable palm rest, a scroll wheel, a thumb module, a spacebar actuator, 8-way directional thumb pad,
a hyper response
thumb key,
and a key map
indicator.
Go into the features.
It's got unlimited macro links, unlimited game profiles, programmable 8-way directional thumb pad and scroll wheel.
So what I tried to do with mine was
I tried to program the directional pad is what they call it, but tried to
format that
like I said, the diagonal directions you run, up, down, left, right.
And if I'm not mistaken,
if I remember correctly, you can press down on it too.
The only problem with it, I just couldn't get the feel for it. I tried the directional pad as much as possible. Tried having
like the row 1 through 5. Tried to have that more or less like your key slots on whatever game you're playing. And then use the other 14 keys for different functions like firing, whatever.
And then the scroll wheel.
It had its own
sense of being,
whatever. Where if you barely touched it, it would move the screen around or whatever. So it was very hard to use in my applications for it.
According
to them,
all the keys are
Razer Mecha Membrane technology.
It says
mid-height keycaps, which didn't really again affect me one way or the other. 32 fully programmable keys, and then full anti-ghosting. Now what?
I was kind of told with this. Seeing a video on. It's not so much for gaming. Which
I kind of disagree with.
You can use it for gaming.
The other thing was
that was more set up
for editing
software.
Your editing software or that kind of thing. Which I could see that. Especially with the directional pad and the scroll wheel. But I don't know.
It was very comfortable.
To place my hand on. It did have two places you could set it. For that wrist pad.
So I did find
which one was best for me. Again, the
palm rest, it
just wasn't.
Everything just wasn't for me.
It didn't feel right. I felt clumsy and out of place with it. Not saying that that's total garbage, but for me personally,
I sold it. I think for
$60. And
I hope the person who got it
really enjoys it because I'm not a big fan of it myself.
That's just me.
But that's just me. You might have different opinions or different
whatever.
But yeah. So this is the Razer Tartarus V2. It plugs directly into your computer. No other wires.
Hooks up with USB.
So hooks up with USB. I don't remember if it's USB A.
It's USB A.
Well, it's USB A. I'm sorry, USB. I don't remember if it's 3.0 or 2.0 or what. But yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Just for me personally.
Not my cup of tea. But
don't forget to comment, like,
share, and subscribe. This is Grimcast for Grimcast Gaming Reviews saying peace.